Hey everybody, welcome back. Trailer reaction time, and today we got a trailer I'm a little bit late to, and a trailer that I'm kind of excited for. Maybe not as excited as some other people, and that's totally fine. Today we're here to watch trailer number 1 for what I understand to be Dune Part 2, Part 1. Which is ridiculous if that's true. I think it is too. It's like, why not just Dune 2 and 3? I don't understand. Anyways, we're going to watch the trailer number 1 for Dune Part 2, our first look at Dune Part 2. Now, we'll get into it in a second. I'll explain some things. But if you want to see this trailer without my questioning face in the way, there's a link in the description below, or something's popping up right about now. You can click on that, check it out, come on back, watch me watch this, then we'll geek out over it together, because it's still going to be a good time. Don't let anything I start to say sound too negative. I'm not going to be very negative anyways. So yeah, do all that. But hey, you know what? The world's weird, times are tough, things are strange, but I like to remind you, we will get through this. We will get through this together. We like to say that together. It's a little mantra type thing. It's not for everybody, but it works for a lot of people, and if I can make people happy with a few words, I'm going to do it. Excuse me. Too many hot dogs for reasons. So let's say it together. We will get through this. We will get through this together. All right, I feel better already. So, I mean, the first Dune, I was a little underwhelmed. You know, I think we watched it at home because it was still like around the end of pandemic, right? But we got a huge 4K projector in the basement, 120-inch screen. We sit like 6 feet from, so it looks massive. 7.2 surround. So we had a good experience with it, and I did like the movie. I liked it a lot. I didn't like it as much as a lot of other people. A lot of people really hyped it as like one of the greatest things ever, and that's fine, and I'm happy. I wish I could have felt that way about it, and maybe I'll feel that way more about Part 2, but I thought it was a little dull for me. I think the designs were great, performances were great, but it moved a little slow. But that was just me. This one I'm excited to check out because this is apparently where everything gets bonkers, and I'm not super familiar with the Lynch film. I've seen it like when I was real young, too young to appreciate it. Not very familiar with the Herbert. I thought I could pull the name out my butt, but I can't. With the original books. So, you know, I'm just kind of going in as like, is it a cool movie? And again, I love sci-fi movies, so even when they're not great, I still very much enjoy them. So at worst, I'm going to have a good time with this. At best, I'm going to think it's absolutely mind-blowing. Also, it's starting to warm up in here, so I'm going to shut up and get to it before I start sweating. Let's watch. Oh, God, I couldn't reach. Let's try it again.
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in?
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
He's not Spider-Man.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain. The end of House Atreides.
The father didn't believe in revenge.
What if all Atreides are still alive? Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct. Nothing fancy.
I understand. Nothing fancy.
You will never lose people, Atreides. We gave them something to hope for.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Okay, yeah, I mean, looks good. Again, it's not making me be like, oh my God, you know, but it looks good. We're gonna go. We're gonna see it in IMAX. We'll be there opening night, I'm sure. So I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know why this movie, the first one, and this trailer, why they didn't click with me. Like I feel like this should absolutely be something in my wheelhouse, but there's just something's not clicking with me. I don't know. I know a lot of other people are gonna be way more excited for it than I am, and I'm not like against it by any means. I do want to see it. It does look good. It's just not looking like earth-shakingly great to me. But hey, that's film. That's art. It's all subjective. We all like different things. I'm over here. I'm more excited to watch the trailer for The Meg 2. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, how do y'all feel about it? Are you on the fence with it like me? Are you in camp, it is amazing and it's the greatest thing ever? That's great. Are you in the camp of like, it's just not working for you either? Let me know. Definitely geek out with me in the comments. I didn't see anything about Dune Part 2, Part 1, but I've heard it's like broken into 2 parts and they're gonna call it Part 1 and Part 2. And it's like, well, that's extra confusing. So I don't know where I heard that though. I haven't really corroborated that. So feel free, if you got more information on that, drop that in the comments as well. Other than that, you can click the thumbs up button, give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Check out my music anywhere you listen to music. Look up Eric Butts, especially on Spotify. That's where it helps the most. Or, of course, you can go to ericbutts.com for all kinds of other fun. And there's more content and ways to support the channel with the links in the description below. So click that see more button to see more butts. And on that note, I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to make sure the AC is still running. I don't feel it. And stupid smart AC sometimes turns off when I don't want it to. All right, I'm going to get out here and do all that and watch some more stuff. I'll see you all later.